So this is my book talk from Marshall Peak. Um, so yeah, let's get started. So Marshall Peak is it's not a comic, but it's a manhwa that's honestly just about martial arts, breaking past one's limits, going through adversity, staying true to yourself. You know, doing the things people like wish or like imagine they could do in everyday life. You know, living life with no regrets, basically. Um, so in the book, the MC goes through a lot of struggles, and what I mean a lot, I mean a lot. Some of them snowball into other things. Some of them he's able to deal with like right off the bat. But one such struggle is at the very beginning. He starts off as like a low-ranking disciple. Like he's not even a disciple really. He just he's just a cleaner boy at like the the very outskirts of their pavilion. So he's literally beneath the lowest disciples, and the only way to like rank up is to like get stronger and stuff. But no matter how hard he works, his skills weren't getting any better. He had like no talent whatsoever. Um, he was always slouched over. Really, he was still hard headed and stayed true to like what he thought, but like his means were like very limited. Um, he literally people would pick fights with him, uh, like every month because it was like it was a necessity. You have to fight at least one match every month, and people would like take turns between themselves when deciding who would get to fight him and basically beat him to a pulp. But like every month, he'd always fight and get back up till basically he like just fainted and like collapsed. Um, basically, the higher you are in the hierarchy, the stronger you are, pretty much. And him being at the lowest point honestly just shows how weak he really is. Um, there were visual. I couldn't find any really without getting it from the real book. So like there were like dynamics in the breakthrough. Like every breakthrough. Well, let me not say every breakthrough, but like every major breakthrough is always like it encompasses something either in meaning or is very flashy. And usually, the flashier the breakthrough, the more power he gains from the breakthrough. It's not just him; it's everyone who breaks through in the book. Like it could be like a ray of like I don't want to say sunshine, but like a golden pillar. But obviously, the stronger you are in that realm, the higher the pillar or the bigger the pillar. High stakes battles. When I tell you, bro almost dies a lot. It's shit. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Um, but honestly, all it does is like, hold on, let me go back. All it does is really like just solidify his character and make him question himself and the things around him less. Like, if he feels like something's not right, he doesn't care if it's like offending the other person or anyone around him. Honestly, he's staying true to it. And I'm not gonna lie, 9 times out of 10, he's right. He's usually right. And then when he's wrong, he's not too big to like apologize, but he knows to like the extent to which he should apologize. Like he doesn't allow things to like roll over. Like he doesn't roll over for anyone, really. Um Paneling, honestly, I felt like all it did was like make everything cooler. Just seeing everything on like a grander art aspect. Um it did make me like excited to read each thing. Unfortunately, most of the sound effects are in Chinese, so like, or in other languages. So you can see them, but you can't really tell what they say. But it's obvious, like in this panel, it's obvious that this character just like did a giant energy sword slash. So just think about what kind of noise that would make, and you're just fine. Um, and there's always like heavy contrast between the background and the characters and everything that's going on. It's to make everything like visually appealing, you know. It's and you also like don't get bored of looking at the images either. Um, my personal opinion, I'm someone who really likes like fighting stuff and like highly competitive things. Like because I guess because um, I've always lived most of my life beneath like other people or being bullied. I like seeing what life could have been like had I not cared and just lived straight through my beliefs. Like it's not too late for me now, but like there are decisions and like things I can't take back, and it's like, what if, you know? And Yankai, even when he was like weaker and beneath everyone, he still stayed true to his belief, which is honestly what allowed him to reach so far as the main protagonist of the story. So I really enjoyed it. Um, the world building, honestly, was pretty great because there's some things about the MC you would never would have guessed until it was like revealed, and other things are like speculation and things, but like you can never really like guarantee until it's like you know. Um, like I said, it's action packed. There's some funny moments. The MC is very charismatic, so um, keep that in mind. It's not too fast paced. It does have a lot of chapters, like almost 4,000 chapters now. So, but eh, it's a good read. Um, Let me see. And yeah, honestly, I'd recommend anyone who likes action or anything of the sort to honestly read it. It's nothing too bad. And then this is like one of the two websites I found where they actually have the chapters all the way from chapter one. Well, most of the chapters. They're missing some of the newest chapters, while this one has all like all from chapter 1,000 or 1,000 something. So it is what it is. It, like I said, it has a lot of chapters. Um, and the people who made it honestly have like they've worked on other books as well, but I want to say this is like their main story for now, and it still hasn't ended, by the way. Like I want to say like the first, well, I don't want to say arc, but it's like where the first main story ends. The first main story just ended, and then now they're just beginning the second main story. So yeah, if you ever like just want to take a look at it, I recommend you do so.